Dr. Sledge, modern day Ackah Blay Meizer, Ghana's new king of fraud. Wow, this is heavy. How many of us remember Dr. Ackah Blay Meizer? In fact, when Ackah Blay Meizer died, senior journalist Kwesi Pratt said that he was at the funeral, but he never believed that Ackah Blay Meizer was dead. The man had been so fraudulent all his life, swindling white people, taking their monies, including government people in power. He claimed there was so much gold, so much money in a certain Swiss account that was left behind by Dr. Kwame Nkrumah, the first president of the nation. And that he was the only person who had the password, better still the key to that account. And he wanted investors, either in the gold business or in the money that had been kept in the Oman Ghana Trust. Oh my God. This is Ackah Blay Meizer, the cigar puffing fraudster, the biggest fraudster Africa has ever seen. This is the man, Ackah Blay Meizer. He said he was a king in his own Nzema area, and that before you would talk to him, he would have to pour libation. He went around, in fact, in very exorbitant cars, but he became big on people's money, fraud money. Ackah Blay Meizer. He stole a lot from white people. Many died from heartbreaks. Many others died momentarily because they couldn't believe that a soft-spoken, very confident man like Ackah Blay Meizer would be able to swindle them and take their monies away. This is Ackah Blay Meizer. Now, it looks like we have a new Ackah Blay Meizer in town. Many people in Ghana call him Dr. Sledge. I don't know what kind of doctor he is. Maybe a doctor of fraud or doctor of money. I'm not too sure. Because he doesn't have a PhD. Not even an honorary one. I'm not too sure. But this is the man, Dr. Sledge. Now, the first time I heard about Dr. Sledge was in 2018. When he went all the way to the Fantasy Dome, where Shatta Wale was launching his Rain album. We all remember the Rain album, right? Rain album. Shatta Wale told us point blank that it was the Trinity, right? Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit. And that is the crown on top of it. That's it. This album did not really make so much impact in terms of the music, but the branding alone was enough to do everything. T-shirts were made out of this. Everywhere you go around Africa, at least you would see some of these Rain souvenirs all over the place. I was in Burkina Faso the other time, and I told Shatta Wale about this. In a village called Tinkudugu, there were people who came to me with some of these signs on their shirts and asking me about Shatta Wale. That was how impactful the branding of this album became. I don't remember any hit track from the album. Even Shatta Wale himself said the album was a flop. Why did he say that? Because the producer of the album came after him and told him that, hey, you have not paid me for the work I did. And he said, that's why the album didn't hit, because of your bad mind. So I'm not the one saying it, my brother, my sister. But at the launch of the album, there was a knight in armor. He arrived on a dark horse with his wife, and that was Dr. Sledge. Shatta Wale came up, and then he picked up the microphone and asked for the first CD to be bought at 100,000 Ghana cedis. 1 billion old Ghana cedis. Many people thought it was exorbitant. This was 2018, 7 years ago. And when Shatta Wale called out for people who would support his business and come and buy the first CD for 100,000 Ghana cedis, I believe that he himself was not confident that he would get that. Because right after that, he handed the microphone over to the MC of the night, DKB. and said, DKB, you take over this. All of a sudden, the knight on the dark horse appeared on the scene. And look at what happened on the day by the kind courtesy of Ghana Web. Watch this.
I want to keep somebody know say they love me. Where go if you buy one of this CD for 100,000 Ghana? Make that person come out of the wait. Ghana, you see this man you see over here? He never come my show before. He be businessman will never come my show. Boss, he come my show. But today he come here. Boss, I beg, DKB can't interview him, I beg.
I know the city they go for 100,000, right? But Shatawale, they deserve more than 100,000. So me and my wife, we won't give them 150,000.
Well, you heard him clearly. He added 50%. That was when his name started going around. This is Dr. Sledge. He's been with Sarko there too, you know, walking around with Sarko there, throwing money to people at different events, you know, what we call spraying, throwing money around. And here you can see Dr. Sledge and Sarko there. And here you can see money flying like Pekle at Omowo. And it looks like the money never got finished. There was money being thrown around. Oh my God. He's been with Sarko there, left, right, and center. He's attended a lot of events put up by Sarko there and more. But these are not the only people Dr. Sledge has been affiliated or known to be with. A+ gave us a bombshell at the beginning of the year. What did he say? And these are cars owned by Dr. Sledge. He attended a Sarko Day event. And there he was with 8 different exorbitant cars, exotic ones. And the story says that, in fact, in one of those cars, he had millions. As whether it was millions of Ghana cedis or millions of American dollars or pounds, I wouldn't be able to tell you that. But that was what the bloggers put up at the time. And there you can see him arriving and he's meeting so many different people. This is the king of the area. His name is Dr. Sledge. His real name, Nana Yao Diodu. That is him. Nana Yao Diodu. And there he walks with his walking stick. His wife is behind him. The wife is called Amadia. My brother, my sister. Now, after the 2024 elections and a new government was in place, A+ made us know exactly who this man called Dr. Sledge is. What did A+ say? Dr. Sledge, A+ Alliance, that's Dr. Sledge A+ Alliance, holds Mahama government captive. And when you look at the photograph, there is Dr. Sledge, and there you can see the man in the middle, that's A+, and then the Attorney General. What's the link? What really happened? My brother, my sister, A+ alleged that Dr. Sledge was the financier of the election campaign of the Attorney General. And he went ahead to say that the Attorney General, Dr. Dominic Akuritinga Ayini, was very, to the umpteenth time corrupt. He maneuvered his way around some contracts that had to do with refuse and all that, Zoom Lion and even more. At the time, he was investigating A+ on an issue that had to do with national service and some bribery and stolen funds. And A+ came out vehemently against this man here, Dr. Dominic Akuritinga Ayini, and told him, if you touch me, I will touch you. You are a corrupt, foolish old man, in the words of A+. And he apologized for those words later. Now, the second thing he said, I know who financed your election campaign. It was Dr. Sledge. And the same Dr. Sledge was said to have also supported A+. That was another thing that brought Dr. Sledge to the limelight. And some of us started hearing his name for the second time after his appearance on Shatta Wale's show. But can I take you deeper into the life of this man? Now, this man in 2008 went to the Fantasy Dome and he threw money at Shatta Wale and even more. 2018, I beg your pardon, not 2008, 2018. Now, the following year, 2019, he became the biggest exporter of gold in Ghana. Ghana had never seen anybody who had exported gold more than this guy here called Dr. Sledge. Nana Yaodudu. He exported 1.2 tons of gold in 2019. Wow! So much gold. My brother, my sister, this was what he did. And because of that, the Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo government decided to support him with his business. There was something called MIF, Mineral Income and Investment Fund. My brother, my sister, this was something that was brought into being by an act of parliament, and it was supposed to support mining investment in this country called Ghana. This looked like the right man to go to. He was a board member of so many different international mining organizations. Some of them against zero mercury, like the one in Hong Kong, in India. It looked like this man was the right person to deal with. Little did they know that they were about to deal with Ackah Blay Meizer of modern times. You know what they did? They gave him a loan. Big amount of money, my brother, my sister. 49 million American dollars. Can you imagine? Now let me take you back a little bit. In 2019, my brother, my sister, when this gentleman here exported the 1.2 tons of gold, you know how much he earned? 60 million American dollars. So 49 million from the government was almost like peanuts to him. He took that money. He was supposed to use it as an investment to deal with some gold and bring some money back to the people of Ghana in profit. He was supposed to bring at least 90 million American dollars back to the country. Some other sources say 94 million American dollars. We are mentioning American dollars in millions, like Blakk being thrown at Homowo. Kwabna Edubuahin is being chased for 7 million and more. This man here took the country's money, 49 million American dollars. He was supposed to do business with that under the Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo government. MIF, Minerals Investment and whatever fund. MIF. My brother, my sister. And the money fizzled into thin air. Nobody saw the money again. Dr. Sledge was not talking about the money anymore, but he was still so flamboyant, throwing about his weight. Even his wife bought a blue Lamborghini. This time around, sorry, not a yellow one. Blue Lambo. Dr. Sledge's wife, Amadia GH, buys brand new Lamborghini Huracan on her birthday. And the photos are all over the place. My brother, my sister, money was being thrown around. Money that belonged to the nation. 49 million American dollars. Which he took, my brother, my sister. And the money was never returned to the nation. several years before Nana Addo Dankwa left office. Nobody has ever chased this man for the money. All of a sudden, Iyoko uncovered the Pandora box. They realized that the new Ackah Blay Meizer, the new king of fraud, had arrived. So from April this year, 2025, they blocked this man from traveling anywhere around the world. He must be in Ghana. He all of a sudden became a flight risk. He couldn't travel. His passport was clamped down. Eyes were on him from April. And he decided to go underground. Iyoko started investigating him. Economic and Organized Crimes Office. That's what Iyoko stands for. My brother, my sister. They started investigating him from April. I'm told that he tried to have a certain plea deal. But Iyoko decided to stay off any plea deal to finish up with the investigations and go into the deeper echelons of the fraud. Taking Ghana's money, using false pretenses, enriching yourself illegally. My brother, my sister, as Iyoko was about to hold him down, the OSP's office also came into action. Bam! OSP detains Gold Ridge Refinery Limited CEO, Dr. Sledge. They arrested him. And he went in there. They detained him. Bail conditions. Would he be able to meet that? He met that. And he was set out to move away. My brother, my sister, as we speak right now, he is on bail. The big question is, when he took the money belonging to the people of Ghana, 49 million American dollars, and was supposed to turn it around and come back with about 94 million American dollars. What happened to that money? Why was there never any investigation in the days of Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo? Was it because he was sponsoring a lot of these politicians? Was it because he was spreading money around? The big mouths, those who could talk and make noise in the media? Was that what he was doing? Was he paying bribes? What really did Dr. Sledge do? After allegedly stealing millions of American dollars from the people of Ghana, the poor people of Ghana, the impoverished people of Ghana. Ghana is a rich country, yet our leaders are near stupid. A lot of Ghanaians are in England doing nasty jobs, all because they have to eat. Yet we have gold. We have a king who sits on gold. Or tea kokoso. Why can't we get a bit of the gold to make Ghana better? The land is so rich, yet we have impoverished it with galamsey. There is nowhere in the world you can't find Ghanaians. I'm sure if some people make it to hell, some Ghanaians are there and they will feel better at home than in Ghana in hell. Today, this is Dr. Sledge, the modern day Ackah Blay Meizer. According to these two outfits, the OSP, that's the Office of the Special Prosecutor, and also Iyoko, Economic and Organized Crimes Office. What is going to become of this issue? We are following it with the eagle's eyes. How soon is this issue going to be dealt with? Why did the Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo government not hold this man down for the several years they were in power from when they gave this money out? And you know who gave the money out? He was the boss, the CEO of MIF, Minerals Investment and Income Fund, Edward. That's him. He was the boss. He's a renowned lawyer. What were the conditions under which this guy agreed to give so much money to the modern day Ackah Blay Meizer And for all the years they were in power, they couldn't go and take the money. We had to run out to white people, demean ourselves and beg for loans. Yet we gave 49 million American dollars, expecting to get over $1 million American dollars. Why couldn't they go after that? What did he do to merit 49 million American dollars? Just like that. Now this guy has been removed. And a new person is there. Her name is Justina Nelson. That's it. She's the person at the forefront of the myth right now, my brother, my sister. And everybody is looking forward to having some form of action. My brother, my sister, as it stands right now, the investigations are going on. And we shall keep an eagle's eye on this. Remember, it's Ghana's first. What will Dr. Sledge say? How about all the people that he threw money at? How did he survive? All these things. There's more. And when we return, we will give you more. It's the Blakk Pot, a.k.a. Kukushonemo. And here we speak truth to power.